All right. So, let's jump into the game zone, shall we? Hey, Ruda McDooders, you wanna fucking take us into the game zone, will ya? Do it.
Special Forces Unit
Foxhound. Oh, yeah.
Your former unit, and one that I was the commander of. So they're still around.
Before we get into this, I'm going to show you lovelies how this all goes down. So, there is the randomizer made by the lovely, lovely Great One. This is... excuse me? Where in the fuck... Because I moved some scenes around, that's why. Bada bing, bada boom. So, this is, for all intents and purposes, the entirety of the randomizer. So, we have a lot of different things to choose from. I can set a custom name. We can change a bunch of... These ones I don't really know all that much about, so I don't fuck with those ones. But this is the full item pool. I can get any of these items at any given point in the game. We do have stealth camo. I managed to roll stealth camo in this run. And this is my second run. The lovely Renegade for Life tipped to reset the run. And I'll show you lovelies the wall in a second, because if you've tipped to help mess with the run a little bit, your name's getting up on the wall. But yeah, it's like there's a lot here. And the stealth camo and the bandana are new game plus items. You get them when you finish the game. This randomizer for the PC, this is for the PC GOG version, by the way. This is not for the PS1 version. This is not for the Master Collection version, although there is... I've heard reports and rumors of their one coming, but I don't know. I don't know yet. So, yeah. You can also pick up alerts. You can also pick up sneezes. And then you have a sneeze every, say, 15 minutes, essentially. You can change all that. You can set the timer bomb minimum to 1 second, 0. So as soon as you pick up a timer bomb, you explode. You put it up to 5. You got 5 seconds. Timer bomb max 10 seconds, or you can set that to 1. So as soon as you pick up a time bomb, you really need to throw it the fuck out of your inventory, etc. There's a bunch of, this is a really cool randomizer. And if any of you lovelies do want to check this out, I will link... I'm going to chuck a link in the chat for the randomizer if you lovelies want to check this out yourself. Yeah, so you can get all the boxes. You can change the... you can set yourself challenge runs with this as well. There is a workaround, however. One thing I found out. Do not download the EXE, because that not only does it false as a false positive on your antivirus, it's not a virus, by the way. Like the 1.2.1, sorry, the 1.2.1 crashes the game as soon as you randomize it. The workaround is downloading Cheat Engine, installing that, and then using the CE Trainer file. That's how you get around it with using the GOG version on PC. Cheater? No, it's a randomizer. There's a difference. It basically hooks in to change a bunch of different values and shit within the game as well. So that's how some of these randomizers work, essentially. So if you do want to check it out for yourself, highly recommend. Also, why do I have 2 chats happening at the moment? I need to get rid of the bottom one. There, sideways chat can fuck off.
Facility on Shadow Moses Island,
there we go.
In Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by
I don't need the vertical chat tonight.
Forces, being led by members of
Didn't even notice. Oh, it was there. I noticed. Okay. Don't worry about not seeing this part. I'm just loading the game. And... hey, there we go. So this is where we were before. We had just done PAL key number 1. And if you can tell here, I have been quite blessed with items in this randomizer run as well. So I think we got more than enough stingers to defeat Rex tonight. Plus also, if you lovelies type in !MGS, there's a bunch of tip incentives and bid incentives that you lovelies can do to change this run. Or one-off tip of $50, you get to reset my run and I start from the beginning. And I do mean it when I say I will restart from the beginning. No joke. On the next difficulty up. I will do that. But that also means any cutscenes, I'm going to have to change position here, yeah. Any cutscenes that I have seen, I get to skip. Any ones that I haven't seen, I must not skip. I must not skip. So that is the be-all and end-all of this run. Lunky boy, welcome on in. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. Heard good things about this randomizer. How's this thing play? It plays pretty well, actually. Does it ever completely lock you out in progress? Sometimes. If you don't get a particular, like, it's dummy proof in that regard, in the regard that you always get the right ID card as you get them normally throughout the game. You can randomize the ID cards if you want to. You may also get the difficulty can just fucking ramp up in certain sections. I spent at least 45 minutes on the raid scene with Meryl and Snake after Snake gets out of after the DARPA chief dies, because I didn't have enough ammo for my weapons. I also spent a long time on some of the bosses because I didn't have the right tools. Say, for example, Revolver Ocelot. Ocelot took fucking forever because I didn't get all the items that I needed in time. But other than that, the rest of the game isn't too bad. The only way it can lock you out of progress is if you don't roll for the items, essentially. You can always... There's plenty of item checks that you can always go back to in order to get the items that you need. But other than that, I haven't come across a spot where you do lock you out... where it does lock you out on progress. However, it has introduced a really interesting soft lock that I've found. And I don't know if anybody else has found it. The reason why I spent 45 minutes on the fight just after the DARPA chief died is because the game fucks out and stops sending you any more enemies, which makes you stuck. Essentially, it doesn't go to the next part where Meryl walks to the door, the music keeps playing, and you are stuck. You have to reload. So that's the only bit that I've found that locks you out. But that's also, like, easily fixable with a reload. But yeah, that's too many words, but that's the long and short of it. Well, so how you doing, Lunky boy? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Okay, and also, yeah, don't have the right version of the game? Yeah. That's the only other thing as well. You need the GOG version, which is still quite cheap on GOG, actually. I originally first played this randomizer when it had the when it had a separate window that you needed to keep your mouse on, because otherwise the fucking thing would fuck out and disappear, and you would never know what item you'd pick up. But Great One has done so much fantastic work with this randomizer now that the item name does pop up above the item that you're picking up. So really good work on that, I'd say. Nobody over there. Are there any item boxes over here? Hello? Any item boxes? No? Oh, there's got to be an item box down here, right? Although I don't really need items at this point, I've got everything I need to finish the game. And this is also the point where I think me setting certain things at the current bit values that I've got was a particularly bad idea, because I have so much ammo right now that this could be a problem. If somebody decides to throw down some money to make me waste a full, like, a full gun's ammo, it's not going to take me too long to get that. Well, it might take me a little while to get the ammo back. But if it's something I need, like the Stinger, we are going to be here for a while trying to recover as much of that ammo as I possibly need. I think I only need like 18 shots of the Stinger to beat to beat Rex. So, all right, chaff. Oh yeah, this is something you never usually get to see. You don't usually get to see all these other ones over here because of the locked camera angle, unless you hold like triangle down. But beauty of the PC version, double tap triangle and you get like a rudimentary first person view mode, which is nice. Okay. Now I gotta freeze this fucking key, which means I've gotta wait. You have got to be joking me. See, okay, this is another problem that I do have with this game, with this randomizer. Sometimes it locks me out of getting rations, and I don't know if that's a bug or if, like, I've got, say, too much PSG-1 ammo or something, and I can't, like, I've got too much Nikita ammo and I can't pick it up. Like, that's the only problem that I have with it. But other than that, it's pretty solid. And yeah, they ate him, bones and all. Why is it still rations, you fuck? Actually, I'm gonna re-roll the area. I'm gonna re-roll that area because fuck it. See if I get any other different diazepam C4. Wait. Let's waste a couple of C4. Hang on. Now what am I going to pick up? Wait. What? What could it be then? Okay, stun grenades. Yeah, okay. Now it's Nikita missiles, so I can't pick up anything else until I get rid of all my Nikitas, which I can't do. Because I've got way too many Nikitas. So it does become a balancing act of, like, getting rid of stuff. So I gotta sit here wasting fucking Nikitas until I've got like 30 something Nikita bullets. Because otherwise I can't pick up anything else, and otherwise I cannot pick up another ration. But I don't know what it is about the fucking the standard, like, settings for the randomizer. But the randomizer is very stingy. Very stingy when it comes to rations. So healing does become a huge problem. I mean, I've gotten lucky and I've gotten a few rations here and there, but other than that, that made the elevator section... I mean, both the elevator sections, the ones with the stealth camo and then the ones coming down here, really fucking annoying. Like, really annoying to try and get through. What our rations taste like? What do you think they're made of? Well, if they're army-issued rations, they could be anything. It could be just beans. They could be just fucking, you know, a mixture of different things. It's not like, you know, like not like a calorie mate, which I kind of wish you could get out here. I'm pretty sure you could find a place to get them out here in Oz, but like, I loved Calorie Mate. I've got a fucking awesome story about Calorie Mate, actually. I was spending my, I believe, I was spending my birthday in Japan in 2019. I'm a fucking dingus. And went there with a bunch of mates because we'd all organize this trip and stuff like that. And as you do, on my birthday night while I was over in Japan, I got pissed. I got absolutely pissed. I remember walking into a, I think it was a Family Mart beforehand. And I'm like, I see Calorie Mate in there. And I'm like, yeah, right. I know where this is from. This is a Metal Gear Solid thing. I'm going to fucking buy one of these for sure. It had to be fucking Nikitas, you cunt. So I left it in my pocket most of the night. And we went to this karaoke, this big karaoke place in Shibuya. And I was like really like pissed as we were going to the capsule hotel because I'd missed my train to go back to Shinjuku-Gaoka where I was staying. And I'd forgotten I'd left that Calorie Mate in my pocket. All night. Fell asleep with it in my pocket. As I dragged my ass into the fucking capsule hotel and fell asleep. Woke up feeling like absolute rat shit the next day. And by the time I got back, like, when I got back to my Airbnb, I was still feeling like rat shit. But that morning, when I woke up, I didn't really feel like eating much of anything because I was super still fucking hungover and pissed, right? The only thing I could eat, the only thing that I could stomach was that one fucking Calorie Mate. Yeah, sure, I felt sick later on during the day because of the untold amounts of alcohol that I had consumed. But that Calorie Mate came in very fucking clutch when I needed it the most. So, thanks past me for buying a fucking Calorie Mate. So yeah, that's my story with Calorie Mate. Saw some a few years ago and they had like this. I got some more ketchup. That's also a healing item, by the way. That's also a separate healing item, funnily enough. Only heals a tiny little bit of HP, but it heals HP. That's a stun grenade, dingus. Some army rations are really cool. Saw some a few years ago, and they had this thing like a heat pack thing in it. You break it like a glow stick and it heats up and cooks the food. Oh, that's sick, Burnsy. That's really fucking cool. I mean, obviously, you wouldn't have a chance to be able to go ahead and, you know, if you're deep on a battlefield or something like that, you'd have no chance to fucking cook something because back in the Zoom room, let's go. Yeah, no, you'd have absolutely no chance to cook anything because if you're like in a war zone, you're not going to be out there starting fires and shit, right? So I think that's really sick. All right, back to the Zoom room. What am I going to get? Another fucking suppressor? That's like 3 or 4 suppressors this entire run, dude. Although, made a fucking massive meme about one of the items I picked up. Picked up the fucking handkerchief 5 or 6 times. And I was constantly making, like, not constantly, but I made the snide remark saying that I was basically picking up fucking Otacon's used hankies after he's had a bit of a... That was 6 times we got the fucking handkerchief, and I'm like, I don't want another one of Otacon's filthy cum rags. Like, fuck off. Adriel! Hello, welcome on in. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. Oh! I must show you something, Adriel. For your lovely contributions to helping me out in getting ready for Lulu to get her butt down here. I did this. You are now on the Lovelies wall. And any other of you lovelies who decide to pop in any money to this month, you're staying on this wall. You are definitely staying on this wall. So, thank you again, Adriel, for all your support the other night. It was fantastic. And yeah, that's where you're going to be if you decide to help me out this month as well. So, thank you all so much already for the fantastic love and support. Much appreciated, folks. Thank you all so much. Game? Oh, it's doing it again, you son of a bitch. It doesn't like it when I fucking change scenes. You cunt. Hold. Hello? Are you serious? Hang on. Let me try and change scenes. Oh, that's not it. What the fuck? Maybe I should just go back to this. You must away, dear sir. Oh my god, where's the fucking... Oh, why is everything so broken here? Oh my god, what the fuck? You still technically working? All good, Burnsy. Enjoy work, dude. Hope you're having a lovely time. God damn it. Why aren't you working? Oh my god, this did this before. Ah, what a pain in my ass. What are you doing, OBS, you fuck? Oh my god. I swear to God. Ah, yes. It's all good. I hope the rest of your shift goes quick, my dude. I hope it goes really quick for you. Oh my god, game. What the fuck are you doing? There we go. Ah, I see why. Every time I do I figured it out. I figured it out. Every time I do the press start on it, it doesn't show the start menu. However, it just shows everything just fine. Like, okay, where's this fucker? Adriel! And that didn't double up this time. Adriel. Yeah, that was 1,000 biddies. 1,085. Jesus, Adriel. Thank you so goddamn much. Well, you know what that means, right? You cheered 1,000. You cheered 1,000 biddies. What would you like to change? What here would you like to change the probability of? You're wine happy? Make sure you're taking care of yourself financially before you take care of me, okay? And I know the exact wording that's going to come out of everybody's mouth because I say this every time. And I'm referring this to an old fucking joke that happened quite a number of years ago, but... Fuck you! Exactly. But what would you like to change, Drill? Like, you've done over 1,000 biddies. What item would you like to change the percentage of if you can see, like, these are all the boxes, like, that's night vision, thermal goggles, gas mask, armor, ketchup, stealth, bandana, the camera, rations, medicine, diazepam, the PAL card, ID cards. I don't need any of the ID cards anymore. Time bombs, mine detector, the MO disc, which doesn't really matter, rope, which doesn't really matter right now, handkerchiefs, suppressors. These are all the weapons. If you want to give me an alert on pickup, a percentage of an alert on chance, you can do that as well. If you want to change the sneeze percentage, you can do that as well. Stinger? All right. All right. How would you like me to change the stinger? Up or down? And mind you, you can choose any percentage that you like in increments of 10. So, but you can choose like anything from like 10, 20, 30, 40, down 20? All right, we can do that. So Stinger is now 30% chance. So re-randomize. Okay. All right. You love to see it. Cheers for that, Idril. Thank you so much again. That's massive. Like, hot diggity damn. Giveth and taketh. And also, I don't know whether or not to have that for 10 minutes or as a, you know what? Fuck it. Every single, okay. New rule. Every single change when it comes to the randomizer settings will last for this run. If somebody goes out of the way to decide to make me reset, those percentages will change back to their normal percentages. But for the rest of this run, that will stay at 30%. Does that sound fair? Because if I restart, does it seem... I guess what I'm trying to ask is it fair if we restart the run, then all of those item percentages go back to their normal ones? Yeah? Yeah, all right, cool. Because that way it just makes it fairer for the run. But if we go for a new run and you decide to mess up my run that way, they will apply to that run, if that makes sense. So just to give the run a little bit of an extra little spice. You sure? You betcha. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm willing to put my sanity and life, well, not really life, but you know what I mean. I'm willing to put all this on the line for getting Lulu down here. So I'm happy to like play this for as long as, you know, as you lovelies want me to. Like, given, you know... Oh, okay, cool. Hello? Excuse me? Can I... Yeah, there we go. Cool.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3.
Heat the key. Warm the key. We gotta warm the key. Metal Gear. It can't be.
How goes the shitting things? Shitting things is going well, Idril. Going very well. I finally got a response back from my my referral to the local hospital about my arthritis, and it's good. The long-term diagnosis is good for now. So they're going to focus on doing more preventative stuff like exercise, more physiotherapy and stuff like that. Try and offset most of the impending doom of possibly going for a hip replacement. And I've got it in both my hips, so I'm going to have both of my hips replaced at some point, which is scary. Very scary, but thankfully it's not as far advanced at my age to contemplate going down that route yet. So, but it will be in my future, which is a pretty scary thought. Very scary thought, but the more I can do now to sort of like lessen the burden on my hips, and not have to worry about having a hip replacement for literally years to come, I'd rather do that, if that makes sense. But it's not all doom and gloom. The doctor I spoke with was very helpful. But also, like, yeah, it was just finally getting an extra level of validation, you know what I mean? So everything will start up at some point during the new year. Am I doing water therapy? I probably should be doing water therapy, actually. I'll ask them about it once we, Oh, it's the wrong one, you dingus! Fuck! Because I know water therapy, like, friend of mine, what's his... Haskalar, who comes around here, is, one half of the duo that is the Podcast Eater crew. He offered it up to me, but I haven't had the time to go and do it, unfortunately. So in the new year, I'll be looking into doing more water therapy. Okay. That's an interesting username. 2020, welcome on in. How are you? We're doing well. Okay, we're going to get some more calls from Master here as well. There's also one extra call on the codec that I need to make. I found out about this the other day. Also gives you a little hint as to the truth behind a couple of things. But, yeah. Why did that happen to my hips? Because unfortunately, it's a genetic predisposition.
You should talk to the colonel.
So
he's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye?
Fox Dye.
We're talking about it.
Fox Dye.
It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
She did.
Nanomachines.
The
She was in
nanomachines.
the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay. I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base.
Oh.
I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Oh, shit. Alaska, but you received no messages. Fucking nice here, Drill. But yeah, how's the new chat look, by the way? I much prefer this one compared to Caster Labs. I mean, it seems like it actually works more often than not. Like, I liked using Caster Labs for a while. Fuck. What's the best version of this game? PlayStation 1 version will always be the best version. Always. Bar none. The only reason why I'm playing it on the PC GOG edition is mostly because of mostly because of the randomizer. There's a big delay. There's yeah, one hell of a username, Zindon. Welcome on in, Zindon. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Ugh. And we're gonna have another cheeky little codec call right now. I'll play it how I want to play it, Trump. Bubba, you around by any chance? I haven't played the Master Collection yet. So I can't say if the Master Collection's any better. How you doing, Zindone? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. All right, now we've got to heat the key. So we've got to stay here in this room for possibly around about 3 minutes. Or maybe less. Oh my God, finally got a ration. Finally! Finally got a fucking ration. Let's go. So now we just gotta wait here until the card warms up. And here's the better thing though. Funny thing is I've still got the MO disc. The one that fucking like Ocelot was supposed to take from me. I found it. He left it behind, but we're never gonna give it back to the fucking Colonel. No way. So apparently if we hold this on us, it'll actually get warmer faster. I'm glad to hear, Zindo. Yeah, it's treating me well. It's treating me very well. This randomizer has been fun, to say the least. There's been some really sticking points in regards to spikes in difficulty, but other than that, it's been really good. Like, it's been really bloody good. Okay, now we're hot. I'm just gonna stay here for a little bit longer to make sure it stays warmer for longer. Because if I remember rightly, we have 5 to 7 minutes before the card goes back to room temperature. So this also gives me a chance to grab some more items, I think, because we're going to need some more. Idril, you're lucky that fucking I had enough. You're lucky that I've still got enough Stinger missile ammo, even though Stingers are now down to 30% for this run. This run giveth, this run taketh away. And just remember, folks, you lovelies can change the, Oh my god, I got another one of fucking Otacon's cum rags. Jesus Christ. That's the 7th one now. I can't believe that. That's fucking funny. 7 times now I've gotten the fucking handkerchief. We should make a counter for all, like, the times I get a particular item. Nah. I don't think I'll do that. But yes, remember MG, exclamation mark, MGS if you want to mess with my run, folks. And remember, every $10 donation or 1,000 bits thrown my way, you can change the percentage of the item for this specific run only. If I reset, all of the changed percentages go back to normal. You're gonna make a lewd comment, but never mind. Idril, you've been around Lulu and I's communities enough to know that lewd is fine. Lewd is indeed fine. It's fine. I think we're also gonna get another call from Master. From Master Miller. Let's hope the rag ain't salty. Oh god. Oh. Wow. I mean, if it's not loot, is it worth it? Exactly, Bub. You're right.
Snake, can you hear me?
Oh, what the hell?
Naomi.
Why is this on this scene?
Naomi,
Jesus Christ.
what the
Fucking.
hell?
Cameron and the
Bleh.
others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but
Oh.
not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification, but my reason for getting into genetics was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from, my age, my race, anything.
Naomi,
Excuse me, sorry.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia, what's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Gross yourself out with that.
Naomi, you're too worried about
That was
the
good, though.
past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother.
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He
What?
was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes, Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No.
No.
Gray Fox?
Gray Fox.
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America.
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he?
Big boss.
You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly.
Oh, you donkey
fucker! Wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
Donkey
I'll have my
fucker
revenge on them,
indeed.
too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Grey Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Grey Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand.
We also now know that Dr. Clark is not
That's all he lives for.
not a female.
I'm sure of it.
Not a male. Dr. Clark was female. She was
Naomi, tell me something.
paramedic in Metal Gear
About
Solid 3.
Fox dye is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body.
Oh my god,
Fox dye contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach
Oh,
to
100%
the TNF
worth it.
receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit
And there's one thing I will
suicide?
discuss in a short moment.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox dye.
Huh? You weren't?
You were injected with Fox dye as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
What are you doing back there?
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox dye was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Let me talk to her.
Double-crossed me.
Snake,
Ooh.
there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay, Snake?
Shit. Okay. Hoot. Cheers to the boo bandy. Yeah. So there's one thing that, you know, playing this in chronological order has now basically reframed this entire game for me. Especially when it comes to things like the true identities of the DARPA chief and Dr. Clark. We now know. Oh, look at that. Smooth. We now know. Because I started another fucking suppressor. Are you kidding me? God damn. We now know that the DARPA chief was Donald Anderson. who was also Sigint in Metal Gear Solid 3. We now know that Dr. Clark, also known as Paramedic, because we never learn her first name, those two were some of the original founding members of the Patriots. Okay, I got claymores, nice. So, put this in perspective, right? Dr. Clark gets killed by Grey Fox a short time before the Shadow Moses incident. And Decoy Octopus accidentally, and I do mean accidentally, kills Donald Anderson. Right. So the only other there's 3 people. No, 4. Okay. If we're gonna get like deeper into the lore here, there's 4 other people that are still unaccounted. Well, 4 people that are unaccounted for thus far. So you have Paramedic, who's dead, and Sigint, who has died here on Shadow Moses Island. Then you have Big Boss, who got burnt at Zanzibar, and his phantom, Venom Snake, was killed in Outer Heaven. So that leaves 2 people unaccounted for now. We now know that Zero is now in a vegetative state thanks to the vocal cord, well, thanks to the parasite that Skullface gave him. They're a little confusing. They're a little confusing, Adriel, yeah. And this is where things get a bit fucky, right? So, yeah, Skullface basically had created the basis for what would become the nanomachine technology, and the vocal cord parasites would also be the predecessor, and a lot of its work would go into creating Fox dye. It's the same concept, but instead of targeting specific languages, they're now targeting specific genes, genetic profiles. So they can... It's the biggest super weapon at this point, because you can engineer it to kill anyone that you desire, that, you know, they desire. So, that's Sigint dead, Paramedic dead, Zero in a wheelchair, vegetative and not able to do anything. You've also got Big Boss, who's living on as a biomort, held on by life support and nanomachines. The only 2 people that are unaccounted for, and we don't see Eva until the very, like, pretty much midway in Metal Gear Solid 3, because Eva was also one of the founding members of the Patriots. Mostly because they had her contact as an insider for the Chinese government, I believe. The only one person that is still kicking around that has a fucking hand in anything that's happening in any of these games, every single one, is fucking Ocelot. Ocelot was one of the original founding members. And the more we know about him, like, the most we know about him now is that he can change his shit up so much. So, the one thing that really bothers me, like, if you're playing these games in numbered order, right? I know it's a bit contrived, and I know it's a bit like, you know, after the fact retconning and stuff like that. But it sort of makes sense when you do it as a chronological playthrough because so many things fit. Sure, the only thing that doesn't fit is, you know, having Null be Grey Fox. That's the only thing that doesn't really fit in the major timeline of these games. But it makes more sense now that you know all this if you go through a chronological playthrough, because then it makes 4 make so much more sense, and why I cannot wait to get back to it. Because long-winding fucking story short, right? The reframing of this entire story and the way I've played it has given me such a newfound love for the writing, for the characters, for just the story in this game. There's a lot that I never really got when I first played Metal Gear Solid 4. Because my experiences with Metal Gear Solid 4 was just 1, 2, 3, 4 up until that point. But it being the last game in a chronological playthrough is gonna be good, because sure, I learned a lot of extra things and a lot of extra lore over the years on my own back, but having it in this context, making it work so much better, it's gonna feel so good. It's gonna feel so good once we get to it. Oh no, no salsa on your shirt, Idril, no. Oh, also, if I call Master now...
So Naomi used Fox dye to take her revenge on you.
Yeah, but she said she wasn't the one who made the decision to use it. According to her, it was just one part of this operation.
If this goes all the way up to Campbell, it might not be so easy to get that vaccine. Oh well, forget about it.
Get that vaccine? Why is he asking about the vaccine? Why is he, of all people, making a remark about having a vaccine for it? While that guard's still there, we're going to have to snipe him. Huh? Is there another dude over there? Huh? What was that noise? No. Chaff? Chaff? Okay, there's not another dude there. Is the key still hot? It's still a hot key. But yeah, like must have been the wind. Like, also coming from this in a newfound light of playing Metal Gear 2, and how many fucking like story elements and plot elements, such as like the key cards, the PAL keys and stuff like that, they're very much the same thing. But I also see why Kojima at the time repurposed a lot of this. It would save a lot of time in creating like an entirely new system, but would also, because the series never got out of Japan until after Metal Gear 2. So this was their first time on a global stage. So fuck it. We'll just reuse some of the elements that we had because they were good elements and repurpose them for this game. I'm never going to say that there's anything wrong with that if it's used well. For example, the Yakuza series does a whole lot of reuse of ideas, reuse of assets, reuse of elements and stuff like that, but it always feels fresh. It never feels stale. It never feels outdated. And it's a very big thing with the Metal Gear Solid series as well. Everything still feels fresh. And cutting edge and innovating, even to this day. So that's why I still love Metal Gear as a series. And also, Master, you got any last words for me before we get into Endgame?
Hurry up and get to the control room. Input that last key. Hurry up and get to the control room. Input that
last key. Yeah, Souls does it as well, Zindone. Like Souls 1, 2, and 3. I think there's even some reuse of assets in Elden Ring as well. I don't see any wrong. Like, unless it's a blatant asset flip or just like a half-baked asset flip. Like, if it's used meaningfully, then go for your life, I say. Yeah, the basilisks are a carbon copy, to give an easy example. Yeah, I was seeing the fucking eyeball monsters, the ones that gave me so much shit in fucking Dark Souls 1, that are in a particular area in Elden Ring as well. I was watching Tonic earlier. Chazwick! What's going on, dude? Welcome on in. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Oh, those are the basilisks. You can tell how much I pay attention to enemy names in fucking video games, right? I don't. So those are the basilisks. Yeah. So let's input the final key in, and we'll see where we go from here.
Alcove number 3 confirmed.
Those eyes, aren't they real eyes? Fuck it. You're a bad example. They're in every Souls game as tradition.
No, why? I deactivated it.
Ready for launch.
Ah, shit.
I deactivated it.
The tiny little eyes next to it.
Snake.
Oh, here we go.
Now the detonation code is completed. Nothing can stop Metal Gear now.
Master, what's going on?
You found the key, and even activated the warhead for us, too. I really must express
I'm doing
my
well, thank you,
gratitude.
Chaz.
Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he couldn't read his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
What do you
Without
mean?
the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning, just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you made it this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete.
Who could it
Once
be?
the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole? What the?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know
Bye,
because my code
Kazuhira.
with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission
No,
signal
Master Miller,
was coming
no!
from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me, dear brother.
I always love that reveal.
Liquid.
Ah,
How the...
Served your
liquid.
purpose.
Let me try that again.
Made time.
Liquid.
Brother, it's been too long.
Oh no, not salsa on your pants, Idra. Damn. Yeah, it's a really creative solution, and if anything, I think that's one of the biggest things in video games nowadays is that everything has to have a fucking cutscene. Some things can't just be told by text. Sometimes things can't be just told by, you know, a different kind of cutscene. It has to be a cutscene. I like the fact that it plays on the audio drama kind of vibe as well. And obviously Metal Gear 1 and 2 also really had the codec as a thing as well. Yeah. You don't really have that limiter that encourages innovation these days. You can just make the disc bigger. You can make the disc bigger. You can make the fucking textures bigger. You can make animations better. You can make more detailed polygons. Make the dick bigger. Exactly. I mean, you know, now we're talking. But like, there's nothing really like, that's why I love a lot of indie games, because a lot of indie games still challenge a lot of the way games are today. Like, it sucks. Here's the thing though. It sucks to see like most of the games that were innovative 10, 20 years ago still are setting the standard for what some of the best video games are today. Like, we need more innovation. We need more complex storytelling. There's only so much you can do, though, which kind of sucks. I wish you knew why the Power Ranger theme is in your head. Said help. Go, go, Power Rangers. Sorry. But yeah, no, like, I don't know. Most of the AAA, unless it's got a fucking really good story or it does something different with the gameplay, weirdly enough, most AAA titles don't fucking do much for me. Like, they don't really grab me in a sense that, you know, oh, this is Game of the Year or something like that, you know? Like, it's always the indie titles. It's always the far left, like, the out of field, like, far of left field idea games. Like Death Stranding. I know it's another Kojima game, but eliminating the fact that it's a Kojima game, you know, there's not much innovation when it comes to AAA titles nowadays, and it fucking sucks. You only get, you know, innovation in the vein of auteurs doing, you know, crazy out there things. Now bringing Kojima back into it as an example, like Yoko Taro, fucking Suda 56 or whatever his name is, doing his kind of games. You know, the innovators of yesteryear, like the original creators of Final Fantasy and stuff like that. You know, it's, you just have to be DLC now to be Game of the Year. Like, I know there's probably a few, like, a couple of you out there who love Elden Ring. Don't get me wrong. I just don't think that a DLC should be Game of the Year. I'm sorry, but no. I don't care how good the game is. I don't care how good the story is. DLC should never be a point of contention for a Game of the Year nomination ever. Just saying. But no, I like indie games because some of them do challenge the preconceived notions of what a video game should be. but I also like playing a lot of retro games to view from a different perspective how these games at the time were those AAA, genre-defining / fucking groundbreaking games that we just don't really get anymore. Sure, we get a couple of AAA titles that break through and, do something a little bit different, but most of the companies just don't do shit. It sucks. And I'd rather see, a modicum of inspiration, a modicum of change, a modicum of innovation. And that's why I love indie games more. Because I'm going to be yeah, sure, I like my janky sim games as well. Like, you can fucking please me pretty easily. But the games that have always stuck with me are games like Outer Wilds, games like Metal Gear Solid, games like fucking Mouthwashing, where the devs dare to try and do something different, and it works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But back when it was easy to innovate in the industry because it was so new, but now it's getting stagnant. Well, see, that's the thing, Chaswick. Most of the innovation comes from depth of detail and nothing much in the change of gameplay or, the player experience. At least that's what I feel now. And I wish, and I do wholeheartedly fucking wish that, bigger game publishers would stop shuttering fucking studios that have these ideas. Because of money. Because they won't sell well. Who gives a fuck if they sell well? Well, obviously it looks good on their fucking, profit margin for the next year. But we do end up losing out on a lot of innovative games. From the AAA sector. That's why indie is king, Most innovation comes from peripherals and stuff being implemented in games. Well, that's true as well, Chaz. But even then, it's starting to become a little bit I need to be wowed. I want to be surprised. I want to be delighted. Most of the AAA games don't do that. Deal shit. That popped your bubble. Saw the PS5 price drop. This version dropped only $75. Poop. Ah, fuck. G'day, Sith. Welcome on in. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. It's good to see you, man. Yeah, innovation costs money to big companies, and big companies would rather be complacent in doing the bare minimum that they know that is going to get them money rather than going out there and, providing a piece of art to the world. That's why I would dare say most of the games in the past 10 years that have been fantastic, worthy, truly worthy of Game of the Year titles, have been mostly indie games. Mostly indie games. Yeah, blow our socks off. I want to be scared of the human condition as well. I want to fucking play a video game and it makes me think, damn. Change my perspective on something. Show me something new. But it's really hard to do that when everything else has kind of already been done. How else do you bridge that gap between being innovative but also being good? VR is definitely a huge burgeoning thing nowadays. It's just still not in that state yet where it can be, a defining experience as far as I know anyway. I've had a good day, Sith. I've had a really good day. Well, the future of games is locked behind retro games nowadays. The old adage, if there's no new ideas on the internet, you look it up and the chances are someone's already said it, thunk it. That's true. I mean, trying to think outside the box is a lot harder to do nowadays than it was 20, 30 years ago, especially with all the innovations we've got now. It's where do we go from here, Seems that indie games that are different of the ones that make you wonder what the fuck would the devs smoking. Yes, and I love those kinds of games, and I say that with my chest because, like I said, fucking mouthwashing is such a brilliant experience in the ways of storytelling. Yeah, sure, it's not, but it does win a couple of brownie points in terms of its gameplay. But its story and the way it tells its story is so fucking innovative. Like amazing. Internet Cafe Sim 2. Well, hey, you've got to admit, sometimes some of us like dumb fun as well. You can't take that away from any of us. Video games don't always have to be fucking... I know I'm sounding a bit like a hypocrite here, but video games don't always need to be, you know, the be-all and end-all of creating a fucking, you know, a crazy experience or something like that. Sometimes you just want to chill out. But then again, whether or not a video game is good or not, in most cases, is purely subjective. Purely subjective. And what you may like may be completely different to what somebody else likes. Now I'm just being, you know, I don't care. You play what you want to play. I'll play what I want to play. And if you like what you like, then fine. Nah, they're just wrong. Everybody's wrong. It's fine. You doing better on computer repair shop? Fuck yes, baby. Nice. You getting the gist of everything now? Fuck yeah. They are entitled to their wrong opinion. I just like to believe everybody's wrong. Even me. If anything, especially me. And as soon as you accept the fact that you're wrong, everything is fine.
Emotional damage.
I'm overdue for a break. I've got to... You need to send me something, Bubby? Yeah, send me. Yeah, send me something. Please. Oh my god. Oh. You're worried about accessing Zornhub for no reason in fucking computer repair shop? Jesus Christ. It's just Cheesecake Dev fucking taking the piss. My RAM is burning. Can you overclock me? I want you to put thermal paste on me. My processor got very hot. It's a fucking old school CRT computer wearing a fucking sexy bra. It's great. Before we continue, though, I'm overdue for a break. I'm very much overdue for a break. So what I'm going to do... Should we... Okay, I've got a couple of choices for you all. Do we want to do crosswords? Do we want to do fishing? Or do we want to do clips? 1, 2, or 3, go. Eight? God damn it. Damn it, Chaz. You have to throw a curveball. Somebody's got to always throw a curveball in there, right? Crosswords? Who wants to do crosswords? 69? Fucking damn it, stop! No! Stop it. Okay, let me just see if this is doing the do. It is. Perfect. And as long as the Crosswords. This one. Blap. Okay, that's working. Perfect. I'm gonna go for a break, and we're gonna finish this run unless one of you lovelies decides to reset it. So, to all of you lovelies, please get up, have a stretch, have a drink, have a snack, take your meds if you are required to. Do whatever it is you lovelies need to do to stay comfy here in the bar, because your comfort is and always will be a top priority to me. And please do shout yourselves out during the break. If any of you lovelies stream, if any of you lovelies do anything creative, we would absolutely love to know what you do and why you love doing it, because we love to hear about that the most here in the bar. I'm going to leave you lovelies with some crosswords, and I shall be back very, very bloody shortly. See you lovelies very soon. Oh, maybe too long.
Yo.
Thank you all so much for sticking around. I'm so sorry that took so long. I just needed a bit to nom on. And Tonic, you beautiful man, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Thank you, thank you. I hope you had a wonderful time playing Elden Ring. Congratulations on beating that boss earlier as well, dude. Fucking nice. Go follow Tonic. Absolutely bloody lovely. Absolutely bloody lovely human being. Who else have we got here? I did see a few peoples here. Dalmatian, good to see you. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Solipsist, g'day Sol. Welcome on in to you as well. And to any of you lovelies I may have missed. For those of you lovelies who don't know who I am, my name is Beersy, variety broadcaster, your humble Twitch bartender. It's a goddamn pleasure to serve you all this lovely, lovely Monday evening. I hope you're all having a lovely day, lovely evening, all that good stuff. To preface, before we get back into the game, for those of you who don't know what I'm doing right now, this is part of my Metal Gear chronological playthrough that I'm doing, and there's a little bit of secret sauce to this run as well. This is a randomizer, my guys, gals, and non-binary pals. This show, like, this changes everything about the game. Tells me what items I will receive and at what percentage. You lovelies can change any of those. And you can also mess with my run as well. Very, very much so. So I can change any of these, which you lovelies can as well. Exclamation mark MGS up in the corner there if you'd like to know what you can do to mess with my run as well. But yeah, that took a little bit because thank you, Sith. There's some stuff that you can do with tips and stuff that you can do with bits. And if you lovelies want to have a better look at those, there's an Imgur link as well. So yeah, feel free to mess with my run if you wish. I'm raising funds to move into a new place with Lulu when she moves down. It's going to be fucking fantastic. And thank you to everybody who's supported me thus far. Let's continue, shall we? Shit. Gas mask on. I think I already know what to do. We need to call Pissy Pants.
Otacon.
That's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with
There
an
we go.
ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute.
Well, I can hold on for a lot longer because I've got the gas mask. Oh,
I hacked into security.
Bingo.
Snake, I'm opening the door.
I'm opening the door.
well. Let's go after Liquid, shall we? There he is. And also, he's just standing there, waiting for us. Thank God for the gas mask, right? Also, he is bulletproof. That motherfucker's bulletproof. And as soon as I cross this line, we'll be into the Rex fight. So yeah, we are so close to finishing. So close to finishing.
Liquid.
Did you like my sunglasses?
Damn.
You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say.
But yeah, Rip
Although the
Kazuhiro
boys
Miller.
at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
What the hell are
Following
you
orders
talking
blindly
about?
With no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy Octopus.
Yeah, this is gonna take an hour.
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged. along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox die. It can't be.
Fox die. It can't be.
Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder. Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows.
Oh.
Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
Good night, Adriel.
You were successful.
And thank you
in
again
coming
for the
into
biddies
contact
before
with
as
all
well.
of us,
Get you
so
some
we
good
must
sleeps,
have all
yeah? You
been
take care.
exposed to the virus. It's true that the Armstech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox.
Hey, it's cheesy, but I like it.
Ocelot,
I like a bit of cheese in my
and
writing
the
sometimes.
carrier were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be.
A bug in the virus's
If it
programming.
doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true. You and I are...
Yes, twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
Les enfants
You're
terribles.
fine. You got all the old man's dominant genes.
The terrible
I
children.
got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make
Wait,
you.
the latest James Bond
Can
is
you
so influenced
understand
by
what
this?
it's
I might
like
need to watch
know
it.
that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
I'm the
That's
one
what
Father
so obsessed with Big
chose.
Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love?
It's hate.
He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge. You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands. You stole my chance for revenge. Now I'll finish the work that father began. I will surpass him. I will destroy him.
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you. Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving.
I'm not like you. Such a sibling argument line.
How do I stop
It's like a little brother.
I'm not like you, Snake. Nah. I'm the better one. I've got the better genes. I got the bad genes. You got the good genes. Fuck you. Yeah.
Exactly right, Chaz. Liquid is the little shit of a little brother. Just because his genes aren't ripped. Well, right, bub. I want my genes to be ripped too. Nah. Well, also, before we do anything,
I don't know what this is, but it's kind of hot.
Falling Link, it is hot. It's fucking Metal Gear X. How you doing, Falling Link? It's good to see you, man. I've got the robot mech now. Nya, 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 nya.
We had our jeans ripped at the belt, which was the style at the time.
Emotional damage.
Unless you played a Final Fantasy game that was headed by Tetsuya Nomura, had belts everywhere. I'm talking to you, Final Fantasy X and Kingdom Hearts. Yeah. Wrong laugh track. Also, I just want to say, I was moving around my tabs for a second. My Chrome window for a second. Yeah. That one. And for some reason it was on my Twitter page, my X, like Twitter. I'm calling it Twitter because I don't want to fucking call it X. On my shitter page. Because I hadn't touched it, hadn't moved it ever since I did my Going Live post over there. This has just happened a couple of hours ago, by the way. I want to preface this by saying, fuck Funko. They are pieces of shit. Itch has been taken down. And this is a tweet from their main account. Yeah, bub. Their whole IP, their whole fucking is their domain got disabled, which is fucked. And I quote, I kid you not, itch.io has been taken down by Original Funko because they use some trash AI-powered brand protection software called Brand Shield Limited that created some bogus phishing report to our registrar, I Want My Name, who ignored our response and just disabled the domain. For transparency, we did take down the disputed page as we got the notice because it's not worth finding stuff like that. Regardless, our registrar's automated system likely kicked to disable the domain since no one read our confirmation of removal. So, for now, itch.io is down. Fuck Funko. That's all I want to say. Fuck Funko. But also, like, if they had to sort of take something down because of a licensing dispute, fair cop. But for their registrar to fucking just completely disregard that and take the whole website down, that's bullshit. That is completely and utterly bullshit. All right. But yeah, so no one's getting indie games from Itch for a couple of days, I think. Hopefully it gets fixed up soon. Like, I'm hoping it gets fixed up very, very soon, but fucking hell. Oh lordy, he coming. I got C4. You were just saying there if you get... Yeah, bub, yeah. Give it a couple of days. Fucking... They should be able to restore everything. Hopefully. But that's fucked. You know what? I'm not being smart about this. Chaff grenade. Because then it can't fucking see me. Oh, what's there? Oh my god. Oh, you're fucking kidding me. A timer bomb? Of all things to give me on the final one of the final battles. But yeah, I suspect it'll be back in the next couple of days. No! Oh. If not, re-riot. Exactly. Ah, shit. Why am I not using the body armor? Dingus. Okay. And do the laser again. Ow. Shit fucking. Really? Damn it, how did I miss? Ow. Uh-oh. Okay, we're so close to the end. We're so close to the end, folks. Ha, ha, ha. That's it. He's done. For now. Remember, folks, you can reset my run here. We're almost done.
Did that do it?
And make me complete this game again.
Damn! Nice try, Snake! Die!
Oh! Hello?
Hurry! Get away!
Excuse me.
Grey Fox. The name from long ago.
Oh, that won't pop up during cutscenes.
So it is you.
So check out the Imgo link if you want to see what you can mess with.
Aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
Man, seeing Grey Fox here hits different.
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi.
Ah,
You're
itchy
the only
head.
one who can stop her. Hurt me more!
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then and couldn't bring myself to kill her.
Hurt me more, dog.
I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me.
That's right, Snake. Give him a spanking.
Tell her that I was the one who did it.
I mean, what?
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Go Deep Throat. Go Deep Throat. Take that solid Snake. I mean, what?
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes. We hunt
Wow.
jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use Royal Harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
Cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal.
I still love that line.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox, but now you're finished!
No! Fire the stinger!
Fox, can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now! I can't do it. In front of you. No good. I can't do it. Finally die. After that,
I can't do it.
I was taken from the battle. Neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon,
I can't do it.
soon, it will finally end.
Do it.
Easily throw insults in the cockpit of a giant warhead-wielding mech, and alright. Man. Poor Grey Fox. He's been through the fucking ringer, dude.
Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in.
Hey, Inuyasha, welcome on in. How are ya? Hope you're doing well.
Farewell.
There's always time for a monologue when a giant machine is exploding in the background, right, Dalmatian? Squish!
We're not tourists of the government.
Yeah, it's a blade face lie.
Foolish man. He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Die! Oh, fuck. Won the Rocket League Championship. Fuck yes! Hell yeah, Inuyasha. Congratulations, dude. Okay, now I gotta fucking fire rockets in his face. Fuck! Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Which means I have to do the fight all over again. Shit. Run forward. Can't. No! Shit! Okay. That was not good. Quick question. Rex or Ray? Which do I like more? Rex is more iconic. I prefer Rex because of how much more of an impactful fight it is. Sick of Rex. God, thanks for the remind, Bubby. That fucking ad. God damn it. No, because the fucking Rays, like, they're yeah, the 90s ads were fucking lewd as all hell, and I kind of miss them a little bit. Your friends love Ray, but you're like, Rex is such a better silhouette, he just looks lush. Well, my only reasoning for why I like Rex more is, again, like, as I just said, the impact of the fight. The Rays are mass production models. There's so many of them. If anything, we get a better fight with the fucking Rays than we, like, in Metal Gear Solid 4. That Ray? Oh my god. That fight is great. But the Rays in Metal Gear Solid 2, especially when you've done that whole ordeal on European Extreme, that fight can get absolutely in the fucking bin. It's fucked. It's fucked. It's a good fight, but fucking hell, it's hard. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna do all that again. Cunt. That's right. The entire Chapter 4 is fucking... Oh. It's literal it's literal wank. Like nostalgia baiting. But I don't care. Fuck. I do not care. Like, Metal Gear Solid 4's Chapter 4 is fucking fantastic. The only other game that does that is Dead Space 2, in your opinion? Okay. That's all right. We've still got to heal. The Dead Space games? No, I have not. No, European Sith. Gotcha, bitch. And now we can skip.
It's no good. I can't do it.
Oh, he's got no audio. Thanks, PC version. About to drop a massive spoiler. Maybe I'll play those next year. The Dead Space games. I've never played them before. Never played them. I've heard they're good. I've always wanted to try them at least. So maybe next year might be the year for it. But then again, I'm not really holding myself I'm not beholdening myself to any gameplay series next year. I've got I got a bunch of time to figure that out. Ah, fuck. Shit. If you're into the Alien or the Thing. I've always wanted to try the Thing, actually. I remember that coming out on PlayStation 2 way back when. Or am I misremembering that? And that's him. Oh, what? There's no audio. All right, fine. I'll do my own voice acting. Oh, you meant the film. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a massively busy year. Ah! Snake! Ooh. Ooh. Why is there no audio for this? There we go, finally. The fucking... The fuck-ups of the PC version, man. What the fuck? Remaster for it. Yeah, I've seen the remaster drop for it, yeah. 10 out of 10.
Sleeping late as usual. A snake.
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die.
Thank you, Jazz.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
A world where warriors like us are honored as we once were, as we should be.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young, during the Cold War, the world needed men like us. We were valued then. We were desired.
Desired?
Things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs us. A world that now spurns our very existence. You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict will breed conflict. New hatreds will arise. Then, we'll steadily expand our sphere of influence.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't it reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha! You lie! So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you
then. You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What? Are you denying it? Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
That was...
I had no choice.
I watched your face when you did it. It was filled with the joy of battle.
You're wrong.
There's
You're wrong.
inside you.
You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Created?
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan was to artificially create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was the man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big Boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells, with a combination of 20th century analog cloning and the super baby method.
Super baby method.
They fertilized an egg
Super
with one of
baby
Father's
method.
cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
Octuplets?
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed. To create you. I got all of the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The
What?
genome soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But they're different. They're digital. With the completion of the Human Genome Project, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than 60 soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct. Those soldier genes were transplanted into the members of the next generation special forces. That's how they became the genome soldiers. That's right. The genome soldiers that you've been killing are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The genome soldiers?
That's right. They are our brothers, created artificially through the alignment of nucleotides to mimic our father's genes. They too are the product of numerous sacrifices.
Sacrifices?
Human experiments!
Huh.
1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to depleted uranium used in the anti-tank rounds.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just a cover-up of the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
Well then.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We are on the verge of extinction.
What?
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem. Signs of symmetry. So do I. As do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, Family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? It increases the chance that their genes will be passed on to a new generation. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. It's called the selfish gene theory.
You're telling me that your
Herpes?
genes order me to save
Oh, no.
the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Shit.
Look behind you.
I'd be a bit worried too, bub. My genes are talking to me. I'm fucking...
Not
No!
sure.
Stop talking to me!
She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl.
Snake! Snake!
Falling
Snake!
in love with a man who doesn't even have a name.
I have a name.
No, we have no past, no future, and even if we did, it wouldn't be truly ours. You and I are just copies of our father, Big Boss.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we've finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed, they've arrived at a decision.
Fuck,
They
that's
don't even
quick.
need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Ah, here we go.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2 bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base. They're carrying B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence along with anyone who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may only be a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But, Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Meryl was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
Those
I'm
bastards.
sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you, after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. What? What are you doing?
Uh-oh.
Snake!
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it.
What happened?
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Houseman.
Oh, shit.
Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he's a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be
You
a speck
bastard.
of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
President ordered this?
President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry. We've prepared a convincing cover story.
Ooh.
We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Smart. You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the genome army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So, you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
See, about
I
that,
don't have it.
I got it in my inventory.
Oh, well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment from the 1970s. Our country's dirty little secret. You can't be allowed to live. Well, the bombs will be dropping soon, and you two have a lot of catching up to do. Farewell.
Well, fuck.
There's no way out for us. Let's finish this before the airstrike. You stole everything from me. Only your death can satisfy me. Only your death can return to me what is rightly mine. She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle. Do you see this? It will be the time limit for our final battle. This nuclear module is set to detonate at the precise moment of her death.
Shit.
If you win, you might still be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end. If you cross this line,
You fall.
at this height, it will kill even you.
Oh my god, what a scene.
Snake.
How about you, Snake? Come on, then.
What's wrong, Snake?
Come on, then, fucker. Oh, got you in the dick. Cunt. I'm gonna do this, and if you get hurt, it's your own fault. I'm gonna keep punching and kicking the air like this.
What's wrong?
If I get kicked in the face, it's my own fault.
Nice shot!
Oh, I had the fucking combo and everything. Oh, damn it.
Better hurry. It's going to
Damn it.
blow.
If I can get it right,
Better hurry. It's
you can
going
lock him
to
into
blow.
like an endless combo. But you gotta tap it right. You gotta have it at the right time. Cunt!
You're out of time. You're out
Ugh.
of time.
Get up, dickhead! Shit!
Hurry.
Hurry!
Hurry.
Fuck!
How about you, Snake?
Dickhead! Why did I do that?
What's wrong, Snake?
Damn it! I gotta get the timing right. Piss! Get up! Oh, almost. Fuck!
What's wrong,
Damn it!
Snake?
The timing is so, like, specific. would have been a double KO if we were at low health. Cunt.
You're out of time.
Oh my god, Liquid. Fuck you. Bitch.
You're out of time.
Dude.
Out of time.
Oh my god. Wow. I don't usually suck this hard at this fight. That's what she said. Damn.
How about you, Snake?
Stop running away. Stop running away, you little bish. Oh, come on, dude. That's what Beezy said. Well, I did just say it. Come here, you fucker. Dude. Get up. Come on. Come on.
Nice shot.
Liquid. Oh, dude, almost. Oh, that was a good lot of shots. Come on.
Better hurry. It's going to blow.
Dude, let me just get the infinite combo off, please. Cocksucker. Hurry. Oh, I dodged him. That was a frame perfect dodge. Let's go. Fuck you. Oh, you cocksucker. Alright, now I gotta knock him off. Get fucked on, Liquid. Eat my ass. Meryl. Now, because we did finish...
Meryl?
Snake? Is that you?
Because we successfully did the torture sequence.
Oh, you're alive. Thank God.
Oh yeah,
Meryl.
she's alive.
Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay?
Meryl.
Is that all you can say?
You okay?
It must have been terrible.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to.
Oh yeah, Chaz. Still iconic. To this day.
Alive. Snake. I wanted to see
Boobies!
Meryl. That's my Kodak.
That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right. You saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh, boy. I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No. It's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape.
There's something I'm going to show you, lovelies, in a moment.
I'll I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the
But-
security doors is difficult
But-
work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon.
But-
This is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know. Snake, I'm a complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you.
Don't die on me.
Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks? Well, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
I believe in you.
What about him? Where's Otacon?
Otacon.
He's fighting
Otacon. Not
With his old self.
Otacon.
to be the man he wants to be.
Yeah, just
He's
use a
fighting
nuclear
for us
weapon.
too?
Yo, dog, I...
And I don't want it to be
Yo, dog,
okay.
I heard you like nuclear weapons, so we're gonna use a nuclear weapon to counteract your nuclear weapon. To hide a nuclear weapon from the world. It's Pimp My Ride, Metal Gear Solid Edition.
Meryl!
Snake.
Meryl.
Meryl. Oh, Lord, they coming.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Aww.
It's that way. Too bad.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
There's my sneaking suit.
Hurry up.
Makes you think that Liquid would have meticulously tore off Snake's sneaking suit
Hurry!
just so they could have a fucking fisticuffs battle.
Good, Snake.
Looking good, Snake. Okay.
Hurry!
Before we do anything, I need to show you all something real quick. All right? Something real fucking quick. Take your shirt off. I want to fight. Brother, I want to fight you with my bare chest. Showing you we have the same bodies but the different hair. So we look different. We're manly men who fight with fisticuffs. Yes, I'm British. But yeah, there's something cool I want to show you, lovelies. Just give me a second. This is Fight with Nipple. Nipple slaps. Oh, why can I imagine that in some fucking movie that it had actually happened in, like a really weird night, like 90s / early 2000s film, where they fight like nipples fighting. Just about as silly as the tongue in Kung Pao. But yeah, this is the scene that you get if you choose to submit to Ocelot's torture. This is what happens, and you get Otacon's ending. We'll watch that after we finish the game. But yeah. Oh, hang on. Unmute. There we go. Whose footprints are these? They are mine.
Meryl.
G'day, Luke. Welcome on in. How are ya? Hope you're doing well. Meryl! Excuse me. But yeah, Meryl's dead. If you submit to the torture.
Damn. I gave in to my fear. I gave in to my pain. I sold your life to save my own.
This is just a cutscene on YouTube. I didn't kill her.
I'm not the hero you thought I was. I'm nothing.
Meryl, I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Meryl can't forgive anyone anymore.
It's easy to see why they didn't make this the canon ending.
She's gone, Snake.
Because of me.
I guess blaming yourself makes it easier, huh? If you do that, you can keep the pain at a nice, safe distance.
What the hell do you know? Meryl's dead. I lost.
So, are you gonna stay here and die? Along with her? Snake. People die. But death is not defeat. That's what Hemingway said. I lost Wolf, too. But that wasn't defeat. She and I
Snake sounds like the Christian Bale Batman. Oh my god.
didn't lose anything.
I'm Batman.
Together forever.
It's true that Wolf is dead. But our love didn't die with her. Life's more than just a game of win or lose. Don't you think? Let's live, Snake. There's a parking garage right next door. We can get to the surface from there. Come on. I released all the security locks. It'll be okay. We can escape. You have my word on it.
Otacon, you've changed.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? It started. Those guys. Seems like they only hurry when they're destroying things. Good. Let them destroy it. But they can't destroy the human spirit.
We're about to die, but you can't destroy our spirit.
Let's go. Meryl, I hope you're still watching me. Maybe I can prove myself to you after all.
Come on, hustle.
Snake, it's cold outside. You'll freeze like that.
My sneaking suit.
Ah, yes, the good old human spirit. The human spirit standing in the, standing in between a wall and a nuclear bomb. Who do you think is gonna win?
Now you look like yourself again.
But then again, we've had other deaths in the series, like Gustava and fucking other NPCs that Snake really didn't... Oh, I guess fucking... I don't think he cried over Gustava, like... It... I don't know. When you finally put it in perspective of the other games, it makes... Don't get me wrong, I still love the romance side to Snake and Meryl's story. But like, well, actually, now that I think about it, there's always been that one female character that Snake fucking latches onto, and has a semi-love interest with.
Emotional damage.
That is some emotional damage. So, for example, like, I'm just gonna fucking just gonna go all characters in Metal Gear 1. Like Jennifer. Feel like Jennifer and Snake would have gotten together a little bit. But Jennifer seems to be the only one that's like there wasn't really like expanded upon in the story because there's not much you could have done with Metal Gear 1 anyway. Metal Gear 2, however, yeah, Gustava, Holly. Well, Gustava dies. Shit, spoiler alert. I was gonna go shop so enjoy stream, probably won't be on when I get back. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Gustava dies, unfortunately. But Gustava was in, well, like, Gustava and fucking Grey Fox were together for a little bit. Former lover. Excuse me. Although, this is from the fandom page. Although Snake had made plans to have Christmas dinner with Holly at the end of the mission, these were never met due to Snake's retreat to the Alaskan wilderness. So, there was a little bit of a love story between Holly and Snake. It wasn't really all that pronounced in Metal Gear 2, and honestly, the character, like, I know there's only so much you can do with a game like this because this is more like a movie, like a playable movie compared to like an actual game that you can sit down and play for hours on end. You can totally tell I'm not stalling for time before my next break, right? No, because I don't know, as I've said before, playing it in the way that I've played this series now has really opened up my eyes to a lot of what I would say definite consistencies in Kojima's writing, and also a bit of inconsistency, especially when it comes to character development in the earlier games. Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2, you can kind of rule those out because of the hardware that they're on and the limitations of what they could do with that. But with what was done with both games, holy shit. Like, they crammed in a shit ton into both Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2. Metal Gear 2 was 2.5, 3 times more what Metal Gear 1 was. And that's saying a lot. Especially in terms of, like, story and character progression. But yeah, if you think about it, like, I don't know, maybe Kojima has, well, we already know this by now. Kojima has the love for melodrama, right? Like the love for like a dramatic, sappy story. One of the reasons why I love it, but also one of the reasons why someday I do want to pick apart this series, not because with no hate, with no ill intent. It's more of the fact that, like, in my mind, there's still some things that work extremely well. There's still a lot of things that don't. Well, not a lot of things that don't, but there are some glaring things that do stick out in terms of things that do work and things that don't. But yeah. Now that I played this game as often as I have, and it's in the same sort of mindset I'm in now, there feels like there's a bit of time compression here, and it could have been fleshed out. Well, you can't really. I don't know. Shoulda, woulda, couldas. Like, I wish there was a bit more fleshed out story between Snake and Meryl to have that sort of love interest kind of thing. But what it does here is just enough to infer, and to show it by the end that Snake actually does hold a candle for Meryl. But also going back to something that Mantis said, is the person that, you know, Meryl holds a place for in her heart, is that really the real Snake, like the real Solid Snake? Is that David, or is that the legend? You know, I'd also I'd also kind of want to read the novelization. Like, were there novelizations of this? Hang on, I know there was what was it? Were there novels? There were graphic novels. And there were 2 graphic novels released on the PlayStation Portable. There was one for Metal Gear Solid 1 and one for Metal Gear Solid 2. There is also an official novel that I kind of want to get my hands on at some point. Written by Raymond Benson. Oh, apparently some people say it's garbage, but still, I want to read it. Because it's, yeah. But the digital graphic novel is something I want to fucking just go through at my own leisure at some point. Because apparently that expands, but apparently the digital graphic novels do expand on some of the points of the story a little bit more, in comparison to the games. But also, it has a fully English dub as well, which is nuts. Which is actually fucking nuts. And it's on the Legacy Collection. I have the Japanese version of the Legacy Collection, which isn't in English. Unfortunately, I don't think it's in English, actually, but I could be wrong. Speaking of, I need to find, now that we're this close to finishing Metal Gear Solid 1, I may need to go out on a limb and find my splitter, because I had 2 options of doing Metal Gear Solid, right? There is absolutely no way that I would be able to emulate it, because I've actually got the game. There's no way I'd be able to emulate it and stream it at the same time. So I need to go and find my HDMI splitter. I'm going to do something I haven't done on this channel in probably a long fucking time now. And play on actual fucking, like, actual 100% hardware. But also, there is something that I do want to do as a difference for playing Metal Gear Solid 4 on actual hardware. I want to play the version of the game that has those fucking incessantly long install animations of Snake just sitting there smoking. I want to feel the same way I felt when I first played Metal Gear Solid 1. Metal Gear Solid 4 back in the day. It was one of my... I think it was one of the very first PS3 games I actually owned at the time. The ones I can remember, like the PS3 games I can remember fondly, were like what was it? Enchanted Arms, an RPG from FromSoft of all fucking companies. And if you haven't played Enchanted Arms, its writing's a little bit tacky in points, and some of it doesn't really make sense. But as far as a tactical, like a semi-tactical RPG goes, it's fucking stunning. Like, and this was before. I think it was before. I think before or after Demon Souls. But that game is definitely worth a look. One of the other games that like I said, I remember fondly was playing Metal Gear Solid 4 on my PS3. And I would sit there and just be like, the loading screens I couldn't give a like the install screens I couldn't give a shit about because I knew it was a part of the time period. So it was nice to just sit there and just, I think it had music during it as well, and it was nice to just sit there and take a break whilst I was playing Metal Gear Solid 4 and just seeing Snake having a smoke. Whilst waiting for the next act of the game to install. I really fucking hope, like, my fingers, my toes, my testicles, my fucking, my eyes are crossed. That Volume 2. Fucking Jesus Christ, Bandy. That the Master Collection Volume 2 actually has Metal Gear Solid 4. That game is criminally locked to the PlayStation 3. It needs to be released. It needs to be re-released, you know. You're playing Aliens Dark Descent. You consider that a tactical RPG? Yeah. It was such a smart way, There's no way it won't. It just can't. Like, well, that's the thing. Like, it has to. It can't stay on fucking PlayStation 3 forever. Like, we have the technology now for that game to not be stuck at less than 20 frames a second on a console that literally still had so much potential. And even then, in the first couple of years of the PlayStation 3's launch, it was pushing that console to its absolute fucking limits. The scope of Metal Gear Solid 4 was way too big for the PlayStation 3 to handle. And it needs to come out. The second Metal Gear Master Collection would not be complete without it. And it needs to. It fucking needs to come out with that. Because you bet your ass I'm playing that when it comes out. You bet your ass I'm also going to try and get my hands on a copy of fucking Delta when it comes out too. Which will probably be... I'm going to go on a limb and say... March, April next year, because they still haven't announced a release date yet, and I absolutely feel like we're actually going to get an update on the date when the Game Awards rolls around in the next few days. So we'll see. Yeah, even Xenoblade X is getting a remaster. Yeah, don't ever leave great games on past consoles. This is how. And this is going back into a big fucking thing of mine. This is why video game preservation is still such a big thing, because you have a lot of developers leaving great games on older hardware and never doing anything with it ever again. So never leave great games on aging consoles, because we'll find other ways to play it. You know it, if you know what I mean. But anyway, I'm rambling again. Not because I'm fucking stalling for time here. But to all of you lovelies, please get up, have a stretch, have a drink, have a snack. Take your meds if you are required to. Do whatever it is you lovelies need to do to stay comfy here in the bar, because your comfort is and always will be a top priority to me. And please do shout yourselves out during the break if you lovelies do anything creative, and I do mean anything, We would love to know what you do and why you love doing it, because we love to hear about that the most here in the bar. I will be back in a few minutes. I'm going to leave you lovelies with some clips. And we are this close to finishing Metal Gear Solid. If we finish this early tonight, I don't know what to do for the next couple of hours, because I don't really want to finish too early tonight. I at least want to pull in a bit about the solid 6-hour show. So I don't know what we'll do afterward. But we'll figure it out. We shall figure it out. I'll be back in a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy the clips. And I shall be back very, very shortly. And pun totally intended. Won't be too long. See you lovely soon. Nice. That's it. No, you come back here, mate. You fucking come back here, mate. Oh, hey, can I move him over? Come on. Damn it! What was that? But it's only reading 7 gigs, or 8, technically 8 gigs is actually usable. So that's probably it. I think... Damage! The damage! God, everything's breaking. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh boy. Please. Oh, please. Yes! Oh! Yes! Yes! Oh god, yes! Oh! I did it, yes! Oh my god! Oh god. Excuse me. I'll show you my cucko. Oh no! I'm so sorry, that's terrible! Oh, I'm so sorry, that's really terrible, forgive me. All the good shit's happening to me at the moment. 2 for 2. Oh, I fell through the Oh my fucking lord. Today is not my fucking day, is it? Final Fantasy VII decides to crash. Then I fall through the fucking map. Hang on a minute, there's only other one place. There's one at... Is that the door that I'm thinking of? Oh shit, it is! And there's that fucking rat down the end. We've made another fucking... Oh, baby, we've made another fucking thing. So we've literally... If I go out here... Yep. Back at the Firelink Shrine. Nice. Are you sure about... Now that's what I want to see. Oh shit, we got 12! We have 12! We got 14! Holy shit! Where are all these players coming from? Hello everybody, welcome on in! 15! Ho ho ho! Look at all you lovely people! Look at all you lovely people! 16! Oh wait, why didn't I get anything from... Oh no! What the... Uh-oh. Oh, it's not. It's not. Push! Oh my god! Ah! Oh god! Oh god! Ah! How long can your neck extend? Ah!
Please don't fall. And also be careful of the mines.
Oh, yeah.
What did I say?
I'm sorry. Oh, no. No. God damn it. I am so sorry. It was fine. It was literally.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck out of there! Yes!
You thrashed me, mate. Now
Fucking speed run!
be up against much.
Oh my god! I want you cunts to clip that, please. I can't believe I found that. It's probably already a speedrun technique, but holy fucking shit. That is amazing. That's the fastest I've ever cleared him. Holy shit.
Enjoy your points, everybody. Thanks very much for playing Heads and Tails. We do like to do a bit of gamba here in the bar. I might. Ah, shit, fuck. I'm gonna try and sneak past that guy and go back to the. I'm gonna have to go back. Enemy was tails and flipped their heads and killed me. Yeah, pretty much true. God damn it. Ah, Echo. David Hayter is a fuck. He's not a fuck. No. No. He is not a fuck. I do love David Hayter. He is a man among men. Good, but ow! Oh, it's ruined! Oh no! We gotta do this right. We gotta do this right. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go. Where is the next one? And we gotta do the. And we gotta do this one. It's like a. It's like a. There we go. Feature music starts playing. It's a cow. No, it's a bull. My bad. Oh, come on, fish. Bite my weenie.
Here we go. God damn.
There you go.
Oh, Game Boy, yeah. I thought I heard a Game Boy sound.
Very much. I'm going in. Wish me luck, fella.
Monka ass as fuck. Heck, I am back. You don't know what you just came into, Steve. They were having a fuck.
Cheers, little fella. I feel like a new man.
So do I. Conquer, honey. Fancy going for a bounce?
A bounce?
In my demi life. That's what I call a platform game.
Same time. Dickhead.
Holy shit!
I pulled that rabbit out of my ass, Busy. Suck that
Yes, you did. Well done, man. fucking pulled the rabbit out of somewhere, I'll tell you what.
Good game. Good game.
Well done.
Well played.
Well fucking done. Somebody collect that for
Someone
Sir.
click that.
Peaky rabbit
Feels good, man.
arsehole pulling.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Feels good.
Well done,
Yeah,
guys. Well done.
I lost because I wasn't paying attention to my.
Oh, it's a literal dick hair. Ooh. Fuck! Ooh! About to get double teamed. Hey, shit! Triple teamed. Shit. Quadruple. Oh, fuck. Oh, that was so pog.
Like, if I could just sit here and rest and play the harmonica for just a little bit. That's what I was looking for. And I did play it like a couple of times. Oh. I'm happy to cry. I don't care. I love it when shit like this makes me feel like this. As the next long play game on the channel. No! I did. No! It's all falling to shit. It's all falling to shit. Ah, god damn. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you all so much for sticking around. Okay, let us finish Metal Gear Solid, shall we? Let's go. What's my last item? Oh, it's definitely a ration. Well, good.
I'll drive.
Because we definitely...
A surveillance camera.
Damn it, Meryl! Ah, shit.
Damn, no keys. All right.
Fuck
no
up.
keys.
Fuck up! Shit.
I got it, Snake. Jump in.
Alright, I'm jumping in. Let me in. There we go. Step on it, Meryl. Meryl, step on it. Oh yeah, you can't change in the first-person view in this one. Oh, there's even a cheeky little thing here that in the PlayStation 1 version, if you have a second controller attached, you can make the guards walk away off the screen. I wonder if you can do it here.
Here they come.
Nope, you can't do it here. That's fine.
We'll never make it. Snake, clear a path.
I'm trying to. There we go.
Okay, Snake, let's go.
Meryl, jump on it. That sounds so wrong.
Here they come.
We'll never make
Oh,
it.
almost.
Snake,
I
clear
don't know
a
what
path.
happened there. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Okay. This is your last chance, folks, to reset my run if you want. Otherwise, the Metal Gear Solid run is done and dusted.
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet. Right down to the wire here, folks. Suck it, Liquid. Sorry, pop back up, you arsehole. There you go. Nah! Oh, come on, you fucker. Shit. There we go. Perfect spot. And that's it. That is Metal Gear Solid 1 done and dusted. Hell yeah. Wrong, what the fuck? Hold. There we go. Bloody Steam Deck. Stream Deck. Although technically,
Meryl,
if someone were to tip to reset the run now, it'd still count.
Meryl, can you move?
The only time it won't count is until I
What
get to
happened to
the
Liquid?
results screen.
I can't see him either.
Liquid's dead. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Snake!
Snake! It's not over yet, Snake.
Snake!
If he's dead, that means...
Don't say it, Snake.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
Huh.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel.
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training exercise, all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The
Oh.
F-117s and the B-2 Spirits have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
I see.
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
Hey, you sure about that?
I wonder about that.
Yeah.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry. I kept a lot of things from you.
Yo. Bloody!
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos.
Playing GZPT?
Pretty calm. You
What's
should
that
be able to
plotty?
ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around here.
Plotty, thank you so much for the raid, dude. Welcome on in, everybody. We're just wrapping up Metal Gear Solid 1.
That's not too far.
But also,
Also, there's a helicopter waiting for you.
there's
on
still
Fox
one thing you can
Dr.
do.
Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
The run is over, the randomizer is over, but there's one thing you can do.
Are you gonna be okay?
You still have up until
I've got an
the...
insurance policy. hard copy of all
the end
Mayling's
stat,
data.
the end
As long as I've got that,
screen
you, me, and Mayling
where you
will
get
be
your
fine.
results to reset my run.
Machines will run out soon. They won't
This
be
is
able to follow
these are the
us.
last few moments that you've got to be able to do so. But
Don't worry.
I won.
I'll pay you a visit sometime.
And this is a good randomizer, though. This is a good randomizer, too. Plotty, thank you so much for the raid, dude. If you're not following Plodsky, fucking amazing, dude. Love his fucking beard and his face.
We'll be fine. She wasn't
And
included in
I'm
its
kind of miss you, Plotty. I hope you're doing well, man. For those of you lovelies who don't know who I am, my name is BZ Variety Broadcaster, your humble Twitch bartender. We're going to get back into the cutscene.
How is she?
Because we're just finishing up
Mayling is with her
now.
right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
Naomi,
I heard about my brother.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
But he had one last message he wanted to say to you.
What?
He told
He
me to
killed
tell
your
you to
parents.
forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought with every ounce of strength in his body.
Maybe. Maybe now he's finally found some peace. He wasn't really my brother anymore. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I gonna go?
That's up to you.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time is up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you. Live, Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Man, that hits harder when you know what happens in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Each person is born with their fate written into their own genetic code. It's unchangeable, immutable. But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was. Where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were, and I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take.
Fuck, you had some audio issues all night, Plotty? Fuck, dude.
But I was wrong.
Hopefully you can sort them out.
I didn't find anything.
If you need to do some post-stream stuff, please go do the do, man. Thank you again for the raid, man.
Just like with the genome soldiers, you can input all the genetic information, but that doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers. The most we can say about DNA is that it governs a person's potential strengths, potential destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes.
G'day, Max. Welcome on in. How are you? Hope you're doing well.
Want to live. Snake, whether or not you're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm going to choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from here on, I'm going to just live.
Shit, yeah.
Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to the future. That's how all life works. Loving each other, teaching each other. That's how we can change the world.
Wait, did I skip that? No! I I didn't mean to skip that. What the fuck? I was just quickly testing to see if fucking publishing highlights. Ah, well, you know what we gotta do now. I have to play the rest of the fucking... Hang on. Better I just do this. This is what I get for fucking... God damn it. Hold.
Live.
Start the whole game again? Well, I could.
You're in the Fox Die program isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
So now I can actually post, I can highlight stuff again for some reason. It was weird earlier. I couldn't make clips and I couldn't do, highlighting.
I'm going to just live. Genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children.
This also gives you lovely some extra time to reset the run if you want. No, it's fine. You've all been very, very, very generous thus far. And thank you all again. We will be doing this when we get to Metal Gear Solid 2.
I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
Also like the fact that now this Snake has a tuxedo, right?
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
Yeah, so that's how you get the bandana as an item post-game.
For the first time we met.
A reminder of how to live.
Huh?
Until today, I've lived only for myself. Survival has been the only thing I cared about in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know. Maybe it's written into my genes.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you. Maybe that's the real way to live.
But that doesn't last very long.
So, where to, Snake?
David. My name's David.
Okay. So where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
What are those?
Caribou.
What are those?
To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
What a charmer.
I'm gonna like this new life.
Come on. Let's enjoy life.
And as we all know, Snake rode off into the sunset with Meryl. Nothing ever happened after that. He didn't go after the new Metal Gear Rays or anything like that. He didn't become an old wretched man and destroyed a fucking bigger conspiracy. He never did all that. He never did all that at all. No, I don't want to watch that. Like, Jesus Christ. But yeah. We did miss out on a lot of the best is yet to come, though. So that's it. That's my second story playthrough of Metal Gear Solid here on the channel. As part of my big old Metal Gear chronological playthrough. 2 games left. We got Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 4. It's gonna be real fucking good. Also,
you mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate. To be
the rhyme though.
by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. The important thing is that you choose life and then live.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Those 2 are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data.
Well, that's kind of funny, though.
No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes, the inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Yes, sir, I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one, Solidus.
Solidus.
What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I'll keep her under surveillance. Yes. Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
So the Patriots' machinations went so deep that they installed the third son. The third one of the Les Enfants Terribles project as the motherfucking United States president. That's how deep that went. But yeah, not bad. Score. And now, you're not allowed to tip to reset the run. This run is fully over. So thank you everybody for supporting as well. Muchly appreciated. So let's see how we did, shall we? We got an 11 hours, 42 minutes, 23 seconds. That's a snail pace. Going through all of the story, as much of the story as I possibly could. Didn't do optional codex, but I did the main stuff and some cheeky little extra things as well. We saved 13 times. We continued 114 times. Most of that is down to dying because I didn't have that much health thanks to the game not giving me any rations. Being found 25 times. So we didn't pop off too many alerts, which is great. 249 enemies killed. That's a lot of enemies. 14 rations used. We used the stealth item because we got that luckily as well. We got the codename Puma. We already had the camera, but we now also have the bandana. And that is, for all intents and purposes, yeah. Oh. I thought it crashed for a sec. What? It's just resetting. Okay. But yeah, that's it. That's all of it. Now what do we do? I have an idea though. I do have an idea. I don't want to quite finish just yet. Not just yet. Yes. Would anyone of you lovelies like to see how fish is made? This is the previous game from the same developers as mouthwashing. And has now also been updated with a sneaky... has been updated with a little bit of a connection to mouthwashing itself. And it's a very short game as well. How do we feel about that, folks? Do we want to do that? Yes? Yes? Okay. Well, let me deconstruct the bar for a second. Give me a moment. And I shall be back. Give me a couple of minutes to change things over. Just trying to find where the fucking thing is. There it is. And I'll be back very shortly. I'll maybe